Hey everybody, I'm here in Union Square Park. We're at the Anti-Lockdown Protest, and we're going to see what people have on their minds. They want to kick out Andrew Cuomo, recent Emmy award winning for his leadership in COVID-19 briefings that he did on TV. We'll see how it works. So I want to ask your opinion about Andrew Cuomo. Recently was given an Emmy for his brave leadership and the daily briefings of COVID. How do you personally feel about that?
I feel like he should not receive that award, because obviously he killed so many people by putting them in nursing homes. And I know firsthand because my dad, he passed away in a nursing home. And because he had his toe amputated, and they sent him to this medical rehab / nursing home. And that's around the time Cuomo kept moving into COVID patients. So that's how I know that he does not deserve that Emmy at all.
And don't you think it's kind of weird how it's labeled an Emmy? It's not like a Peace Prize, or it's an Emmy. It has to do with being like a TV personality. So do you view Cuomo as an actual strong political governor of New York, or do you view him as like a sort of like a sock puppet for the higher ups or the higher power?
He's a sock puppet, 100%. He is not a strong model for us as a governor. That's why I hope that he's voted out soon. That's why I hope he's voted out soon, and we could get a better person, a person that will actually fight for us, not just follow what orders given to them, like a puppet, like you said, a sock puppet.
Exactly. So Andrew Cuomo recently was awarded, or that Emmy award. That's weird to me how it's an Emmy. So I guess he really wanted to be in the spotlight. But what's your current opinion on that?
Well, to be honest, I heard about the Emmy a couple days ago, but it's kind of just about the whole big club, in terms of Hillary Clinton got a Grammy, Obama got the Nobel Prize. These awards are not always about merit. They're about prestige and about how much money you can put into the system to receive them. I work in the theater companies, and I know that in order to kind of get an Oscar, you have to do all these party packages. So to see Cuomo getting a Grammy for his political discourse around COVID, it's not shocking. It's bizarre, because that's what we've been living through.
Well, at least for me, I think it's sort of like hypocrisy, like the living embodiment of hypocrisy, because New York still hasn't left the top 5 in COVID cases or COVID deaths. So I think it's kind of weird for them to say, "Oh, this is for your leadership and for your daily briefings." But right. Most of the daily briefings was just him yelling at us to wear a mask and social distance.
The most recent thing.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird because if you go in the subway, I mean, people wear masks, but social distancing doesn't exist down there underground. Yeah.
Well, just with the Emmy again, it's Cuomo didn't nominate himself. Someone in powers that be gave it to him, and I think the question that I don't know, because I heard about this recently and I haven't done the research. I do a lot of research. Cuomo winning an Emmy is not something I'm going to go too deep into, but I do know there's a cash prize.
Oh, well, okay.
So
it's not like New York. He doesn't get it, or it's not like lining his pockets with New Yorkers' money isn't enough. He has to do it through an award.
Well, I mean, if you want to talk about lining pockets, the Emmy is nothing. Think about Cuomo runs the MTA. The MTA is losing money, but they got all this money to pay for cleaning. Where are we doing with this money? So it's like and de Blasio doesn't know anything about it. He's like, oh, let Cuomo take care of it. So there was a huge. It's all about money. It's all about money. And I'm sorry, Biden wants just the $9 million for his transition team.
Oh, the big guy, not big guy.
Oh, the big guy. The big guy.
The big guy.
A little Hunter action.
Yeah.
But so just in terms of Mayor Cuomo, I think that his behavior has been abominable, because one of the beginning things, they said 14 days to flatten the curve. Everyone shut down. Everyone got their beer. Everyone got their stuff and got their canned food, and it was good. And then there was a scale that we were going through. And then when we got to the end of the scale, they're like, "Oh, right, we did the scale, but we're not going to unlock." You know. So I just find it very hypocritical and disgusting, and really more so just for the sake of NYC and the state at large, scary, because these officials are not making choices based on the needs of individuals of any stripes. It seems to me that they're making choices based on how their pocketbooks, their endowments, their rental properties can be continue to be bolstered.
And so you want to tell me about what this poster is, or like what's the significance behind it?
Okay, well, our mayor is a socialist. He's a communist. He's shutting down our city, and everyone is suffering. Republicans, Democrats. It's not about political party. It's about New York State and New York City residents. This is what communists do.
Exactly. How do you feel about recently Andrew Cuomo becoming an Emmy award-winning? I'm not sure what it was verbatim, but he won an Emmy award for his leadership and his daily briefings of COVID. How do you feel about that?
It's a farce. I mean, I can't even make a sentence out of that. It's an absolute farce. He put 6 seniors back in nursing homes. It's terrible. I mean, to give someone an award for assisting in the murder of seniors.
Yeah, it is. I think it is kind of tragic because I don't think New York ever got out of the top 5 of COVID cases or COVID deaths. And I don't know. I find it weird how they still found a way to blame President Trump for that, for their wrongdoings.
It's never Trumpers. No matter what President Trump does, he's wrong. He's not perfect. He's human. But no matter what he does, they want to blame him. If it rains, it's his fault.
So what are your personal opinions on Andrew Cuomo?
Well, when it comes to that, I have absolutely no respect for Cuomo. It's definitely not the president's fault. Why in the world would a president want a pandemic? And first of all, it's a global pandemic. So it's not just in the U.S., so obviously he has no control over that. No one has control over a virus. I think Cuomo is a narcissist. Cuomo wrote a book in the middle of the whole pandemic, giving himself praise on how he handled the pandemic. Meanwhile, he'd put COVID-19 patients inside nursing homes, and then he had also praised Trump initially for all the help that Trump sent out to New York, and then months later, when it was almost time for election, he just started trashing Trump. I don't think he should have received an Emmy. Also, he's a hypocrite. He's telling people wear masks and do this, but yeah, he was in Georgia with no mask, and I have all of that on video. So therefore, do not be putting mandates that are not the law and telling people to do X, Y, and Z, but he doesn't follow it. The same exact thing happened in California with Governor Newsom. So I feel like they're making a rule for them, a rule for us, for the peasants, that they do not follow. So therefore, no, I do not support him. I do not respect him. I feel that when it comes to taking care of our health, the government is not doing a good job in the sense that they're not telling us, hey, do this and that for your immune system. Just wearing a mask and shutdowns, that's not anything health related. It doesn't work.
Hi guys, I'm with Interview TV. I'm interrupting interviews. How it going?
What's up? Shout out to all my interviewers. Look at this shit over here. I gotta go talk to this. Look, camera, check it out. Look at that right
Dr.
there.
Fauci.
It's crazy.
Let's take a picture.
He's gonna COVID vaccine all of us.
Well, ask him if you can use it there so we can talk.
Oh, can I talk to this megaphone? Can you say no to the Zuck on the megaphone?
Say no to the Zuck. Say no to the Zuck. Say no to totalitarian society. Say no to New World Order. End human trafficking. Epstein flight log. Look into it.
I need you.
What do you want to say to AOC right now?
AOC, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I hate you. Get the fuck out of New York. You're a moron.
Is she a New Yorker?
She claims to be a New Yorker. She was a bartender who became a congresswoman.
Does she eat glizzies?
Does she eat glizzies? I don't know what the fuck she eats. I don't care. Get the hell out of politics. Get the hell out of my face.
All right, we're wrapping up the anti-lockdown protest / demonstration. It was really fun. It was crazy hearing how counter-protesters were yelling at these fine people that they hope that they died and that they hope that they catch COVID, which I think is very counterintuitive to what these people feel. I don't think nobody here wants other people to die, or they don't want people to get COVID. It's more of they want to free you of that mental prison, and they don't want lockdowns anymore. I think lockdowns is affecting people's mental health, and hopefully in the future, I don't know.